Hello everyone, I am Claudine Mikalalin. So, in behalf of the report that had discussed with Ms. Agues, I shall discuss the profound and systemic change. As you can see on the first slide, it covers the technology and digitalization. So, we will discuss about technology, no? So, ano nga ba ang digitalization? So, ang digitalization po, ito po yung paggamit ng digital form para mas maging maayos at maganda yung resulta ng makabagong technology. So, meron ngang mga lines na madalas naririnig natin mostly sa mga matatanda sa atin. So, sinasabi nila, malaki yung pinagkaiba ng panahon dati sa ngayon. Simply because of the major technological innovations na napakahalaga sa atin dahil sa pagbabago na merong development, no? So ngayon maraming iba't iba developed countries na nagsisilbing main source ng mga new innovations and technology. So andyan yung mga Airbnb and Uber. Yan yung mga nagpo-produce ng mga high definitions, ng mga concrete materials and high quality vehicles or transportation. Yung Alibaba, which this is from China, kung saan nagkakaroon ng import and transport buyer to seller, na kung saan through their technological processes. And we are too familiar with this country, no, na patuloy na nagkakaroon ng invention tulad ng mga machines, robots, like that. So, isa sa napakaganda and convenient high definitions when it comes sa camera is, syempre, iPhone. So, ang iPhone is, yun nga sabi, was first launched in 2007, and yet marami na mga gumagamit at as many 2 billion by the end of 2015. So mapapansin natin na very progressive yung pagkakaroon ng interest ng mga buyers or consumers sa iPhone. So unlike sa ibang invention like steam engine, na maraming taon bago mas naging productive. So kaya nga meron tayo ngayong mga yate, no, na makina na talaga yung talagang dahilan kung bakit tumatakbo, no? So, in 2010 naman, nag-announce yung Google na meron ng first autonomous car. Which, that autonomous car is yung vehicle na yung may mga sensor, no? Na kahit nakaupo ka lang at magsiset ka lang kung saang destination mo gusto, mag-automatic na siya tatakbo. And that such vehicles could soon become widespread reality on the road. Let's move on, dito na tayo sa digitization. So, it means automation, which in turns means yung mga companies na hindi nila hinahayaang lumiit yung kung ano yung nakuha nilang mataas na skill. So, for example, last 2020, no, malaki yung percentage skill na meron ang isang company. So, instead, ina-aggregate nila or pinagsasama-sama kung anong major center ng mga naunang nag-invent. Kumbaga, mas pinapa-advance or ina-upgrade to maintain their skill. So, the reality of digital age is that many businesses provide information goods with storage, transportation, and replication costs that are virtually nil. So, in this, we live easier, no? For example, yung Google, we can access information easier, no? If you will back in the late century, makakakuha ka lang ng mga good information, marami pang process. Talagang tao talaga yung kusang mag-e-effort para makuha yung information na yun. Unlike ngayon, no? Search and tap mo lang, bungad na sa'yo. Binigay na example yung Instagram. Bakit kay Instagram? Yan kasi yung isa sa mga dahilan kung bakit merong mga naglalabas sa mga online shop, and napaka-useful na, no? Lalo na yung mga Lazada o yung Shopee, mas convenient, no? So, maraming mga companies behind, depende sa product. So, mas napapadali na yung pag-transport ng products. So, fourth industrial revolution is unique. So, speaking of this unique, it is because the growing harmonization and integration dahil sa maraming mga different disciplines and discoveries. So, could you imagine, no, without matches or posporo with our daily basis? Every time naluluto tayo, kailangan pa natin ng bato, no, para makagawa ng apoy. So, that we call tangible innovations, in which among different technologies are no longer science fiction. Yung, obviously, wala nang sinasabing katang-isip lang na posible yun. It's because it takes materials adequate to program. Kaya nga meron tayong tinatawag na digital fabrication technologies. So which is proven na, no? Proven na merong mga processes na or innovations na kayang gawin ng mga innovators. So in which we have some designers and architect. Kaya nga meron tayong mga designers and architect na tinatawag. So meron ng mga synthetic biology to pioneer systems that involve interaction among microorganisms. So yung mga products that we consume and even building we inhabit, diba? Sa mga historical context din kung paano sila mag-build ng pader, no? So in the second machine age, si Brynjolfsson and McAfee nag-argue na about sa computer, napaka-dexterous, no? That is virtually impossible naman to predict what application they may use for just in a few years, no? O nga naman, kung titingnan natin yung mga cellphones, mga internal parts, hindi natin nakakalain na sa maliit lang na nakasalpak doon. Makaka-access na pala yun. Indifferent. Nakalagay lang siya sa flat surface, tapos nakadikit-dikit lang siya ng magkakatabi-tabi. That is what we call artificial intelligence or AI. So this artificial intelligence is all around us. So from self-driving cars, as what I said kanina, diba? It is also impressive progress, no? So merong tinatawag na algorithm. So ano nga ba yung algorithm? So ito yung software na nagdi-discover to the results. Example, yung paggawa ng payroll through Excel software where we can automatically get the solve problem. Hindi mo na kailangan mag-isip pa kung paano mag-solve ng number na yun. Mag-type ka lang ng mga keyword, lalabas na yung solve problem. And it's obviously transforming our lives, no? So in this slide, I know we are too familiar to the applications such as Apple Siri. So that application is a field of artificial intelligence then bilang intelligent assistant. So bakit kaya matatawag na intelligent personal assistants? So si Apple Siri, tatanungin mo siya or kahit hindi mo siya tanungin, meron siyang automatic. So soon, no, it become usual na, no, na makakausap at makakapagbigay na sa atin ng good information. So, hindi na malayo na tingnan natin in the future. So the fourth industrial revolution will generate great benefits and big challenges in equal measure. So we will discuss these great benefits and that big challenges na meron itong tinatawag nating fourth industrial revolution. A particular concern is exacerbated inequality. Sa patuloy na pagtaas ng inequality, it is hard to quantify as a great majority or positive outcomes, no? So, malalaman natin yan bakit nga ba ganun. So, the fourth industrial revolution has made possible new products and services that increase at virtually no cost the efficiency of our personal lives as consumers. So, we can order a cab, take out the food, di-deliver lang ng panda, mga ganun, pa-reserve ng flight, online, buying product online, making payment through pawn shop. So, dati, babayad lang sila ng talent fee sa isang tao and papanoorin nila, papakinggan nila na kumakanta. Unlike ngayon, no, makikinig na lang tayo ng mga music through YouTube or Spotify. Mapapansin nyo kung gaano ka convenient na, no? The benefits of technology for all of us who consume are incontrovertible or hindi natin maiiwasan na gawin because the internet, the smartphone, and the thousands of apps are making our lives easier and, on the whole, more productive. So the challenges created by the fourth industrial revolution appear to the mostly on the supply side. And they were the work and production. So, ano nga ba yung mga challenges na yun when it comes sa ilan lang na matatawag na great beneficiaries? So, ito yung mga providers of intellectual or physical capital. So, ito yung mga innovators, investors, and shareholders. So, it is this disillusionment, ano? Or pagkadismaya ng mga workers, no? Although magdadagdag man yung edad nila habang nasa kumpanya sila, hindi naman dumadagdag yung sahod nila. Diba dapat mayroong considerable na since may loyalty yung employee sa isang company, dapat tataas yan, diba? So, wala eh. Dadagdag man yung edad nila, pero yung sahod nila, wala rin yung progress. And, yes, meron nga naman akong nakikitang pagkakaroon ng inequality. Dahil machine lang na halos yung nagpa-process and then sila yung assistant lang. So, malaki talaga yung kabawasan sa ilang mga workers. The consequence of the platform effect is concentration of few powerful platforms that dominate their markets. The benefits are obvious, particularly to consumers. Diba? Nagkakaroon sila ng higher value, more convenience, and lower cost. Yet, yung nagkakaroon ng societal risk. No? So, these are all fundamental changes affecting our economic, social, and political system that are difficult to undo. Even if the process of globalization itself were to somehow to reverse. So, dapat maging balance, no? Aanihin natin yung pag-unlad ng market or economy kung yung nasasakupan natin ay hindi rin balance sa pag-unlad. It is our responsibility, to ensure that we establish a set of common values to drive policy choices and to enact the changes that will make the fourth industrial revolution an opportunity for all. So, speaking of that opportunity for all, na maging balance when it comes sa pag-unlad. So, that is the coverage of historical context of the fourth industrial revolution. So we hope in this report we provide the information where you too should be able to realize that this fourth industrial revolution could be also bring us to be good and productive when it comes adopting this new technological changes we have.